I moved to Buenos Aires. I've been here for about a month now and I am absolutely loving the city. There's so much to do. There is so much to see. There's so many restaurants to check out, so many museums, like literally anything you can think of, it's in this city. And I am just so happy that I am finally here. I'm so glad I jumped on this opportunity. And by opportunity, I just mean I said I was going to come and I made it happen. So backstory, this has actually been in the works for a few months. I sort of decided to move here like I decide to move everywhere, just on a whim. I watched a video on YouTube about Buenos Aires and I was like, you know what, I love it. They called it the Paris of South America and I was like, I already love the European Paris, probably gonna love the South America Paris. The city is very unique in its own way and it's stunning and the people are incredible and warm and friendly and welcoming, so welcoming. Just being here has been a complete breath of fresh air. I did move from Nashville. I feel like Nashville is one of those places where it's great for a short amount of time, but I had only been there for a couple weekends prior to moving, and moving to Nashville was also on a whim. I should have definitely done a bit more research specifically for the weather and just the areas and everything. The area that I moved to, an area called East Nashville, because it was recommended so highly. And I feel like it would have been great in a different part of my life. It was just not what I was looking for. And so I made the best of it. We made the best of it, my boyfriend and I. And we pretty much just traveled the entire time that we had a lease there. We bounced around a ton. We had a new place to travel every single month, just so it broke up how much time we were spending in Nashville. That basically cut our time there in half, which was really nice. And we pretty much just decided to come to Buenos Aires, like I said, on a whim. And we pretty much had, I think we planned it maybe about 4 or 5 months. We were like, okay, we're gonna go at the end of our lease. We need to make everything happen in order for that to happen. And so we sold all of our stuff, started that process a little late because we were traveling so much. So I think we should have probably started to sell our stuff 2 months in advance. We pretty much sold everything, all of our big stuff, and put our clothes and all of that in storage. So how I was able to travel so much while I was in Nashville, because like I said, we did travel pretty much half the time that we were living there. So I signed up for a membership on a website called TrustedHousesitters. I have been on the TrustedHousesitters platform for about 2.5 years now, which has been so incredible. I've been able to travel all over. And what Trusted House Sitters is, if you're not familiar, it's a platform that basically you could either be a homeowner or a pet sitter. You can actually be both, but I have been a home sitter. So I get to travel all over and watch people's pets, which has been absolutely amazing. So it works out for me because I get to travel, and it works out for the homeowner because they get to basically have someone they can trust watch their pets in their home while they're away on vacation or just away in general. So when Garett and I started dating, I was still bouncing around and everything, and then he started coming to the house sits with me, which was incredible and so much fun. And so we've pretty much been all over the US doing house sits and watching dogs, and yeah, it's been pretty cool. So I highly recommend it. If you're looking to find different ways that you can save on travel, I highly recommend it. Hotels now are minimum of $200, $300, $400 per night.
An annual membership with Trusted House Sitters starts at $129 and goes up to $259 depending on which plan you choose. And now you can get 25% off your membership using code Victoria25.
I highly recommend it, and you have so much fun with people's pets. So if you can be on vacation and cuddle up with some dogs. That's literal heaven. So highly recommend. We are not doing it here in Buenos Aires. It's very limited here. So we are just renting for the month, and we're actually coming up to the end of it. Next week, we're going to our next, and then we have something planned for our third month in South America. We're actually going to another country. So we started off in Peru, now we're in Argentina, and we're going to another country after. So you definitely want to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you stay up to date on all of our travels. But for the next month and a half, we will be in Buenos Aires still. So I'm so excited to share that journey with you and yeah, take you along for all of the fun. Let me know if you have any questions about Trusted House Sitters or about moving to Buenos Aires and our like process, anything like that. Like definitely let me know. I would be happy to answer any questions. I'm so excited to bring you guys along for this journey and this chapter in my life. It is a fun one. I basically uprooted myself from everything back home and sold everything and came here. So this is a pretty big move. I'm so excited to have this journey with you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.